Hello everybody, welcome to the Northern Film Review. We are back again for the last season of the show, last season of the Northern Film Review with Uni, but it's going to be a great one. Got lots of good stuff going, and we've got here our new producer who we're going to interview for this week's show, Adam Salisbury, and he's going to be taking us all through what he's going to be doing from the show, what his sort of experiences in radio, what his experiences in sort of the wider world of filmmaking and all stuff like that. So yeah, hope you enjoy.
The Northern Film Review with your hosts Oliver Ellis and Luke Simpson.
Hello Adam, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a bit tired. We've woken up early. I say I've woken up early. I say this all the time. But any time before midday is early for me.
Oh, okay.
Is that bad?
No, it just means you're lazy. But I'll gloss over. No. I woke up late today. So
Yeah. I just
fine.
I find it difficult. It's a student life, isn't it?
Compared
That's what I
to
tell
me,
myself.
I thought I had a lecture today, even though I didn't, and I thought I was late to it.
Do we even have lectures anymore?
Not lecture, a seminar with a documentary.
Oh.
And I woke
Was
up.
it compulsory though?
Yeah, it wasn't on.
Yeah.
I thought it was on. We normally have one about this time, and I woke up in a panic, thinking, "Oh God, I'm missing it," and then it turns out I'm not doing it.
Always the way.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens. 'Cause
Laura just comes in and goes, "Oh, we're not in today." It's like,
I do now. I do now.
I do now.
Yeah, it's just kind of the pain though, because you put all the effort into getting to uni and waking up early,
Just getting up to
and then you just
shot
sort of
itself.
like you've had the chair pulled from underneath you, and it's a bit depressing. But yeah, like I was saying, so me and Adam have been picking up equipment for our shoot. Those who do bad things, which is going to be exciting. It's good stuff. Adam's driving the van, which is the most
He's a
important.
blue van
job
man.
White van man.
White van man.
What's the blue van man?
Yeah,
He's a YouTuber.
That's some sort of
funny.
weird stuff.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
It's a new Mr. Big fat bald guy, basically, who reviews food.
That's a weird insight into your life. Yeah, it's the most important job on the set, driving the van. It's got all my expensive equipment in it. Not my equipment, though. I'd like it to be my equipment.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it? Was your equipment in there?
No.
No,
My chair's in there.
Your chair's safely somewhere, and your trolley's safely somewhere after
Yeah.
everything fell off it. But yeah, it's fine.
You fell off it.
My expensive camping chair.
It's bright green.
Yeah, it's green.
Oof.
I'm going to be sat down mixing and looking at... Because usually, I'd have to boom and like sort of, stand and hold a big heavy bag on my neck. But now I've got like a nice chair and I get to sort of mix.
See, on my shoot, we've booked a trolley or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Thinking that it would just be handy to drag around, but I didn't realise you would actually use it to mix it as like a...
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's great.
Right.
It's good stuff, and you put all the radio mics on it.
No,
and
I
it's
think
sort of,
I think ours will just be like a storage thing, just to have everything on.
Do you know how much those sound cards cost?
Like £200 probably.
No, it's like $1,500.
I thought it looks like something they've made and they put together.
Yeah,
Like
it
tack
does.
welded together.
Like a Red Bull soapbox range or something like that.
Oh, they're great though.
Yeah, they're incredibly expensive. When I had to do a kit list for Andrew, our producer,
Yeah.
and I put all the cost, and all my sound equipment comes out to around like $30,000 or something like that.
It's mad. Who knew filmmaking is this expensive?
I dare to think what sin you've got because they've gone.
I know.
And apparently they've gone light on equipment. Apparently they've been quite conservative.
Have they? They've got loads of stuff.
Apparently.
I didn't think that's conservative. They've got like 2 whole trolleys worth
we'll
and
see.
like extra. So it's a bit weird. I'm sure it'll be a fun shoot though.
Yeah.
It's my first BA3 shoot of the year, which will be exciting. I mean, there's a couple of ones that have been already. One was Play It Out, which is like a drumming film, which it'll be interesting to sort of see. And one
I've seen some stuff on Instagram. It looks good, and I think they're shooting in stage at some point, are they?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and it seems interesting. And there's Dust Clouds, which is like sort of an 80s green screen thing, which seems interesting.
The set for that looks good. I've only seen that on Instagram.
Yeah, it seems interesting. It seems very complicated though. I wouldn't want to work on it because it seems like such a difficult process to be involved with.
Is that the one that's VFX heavy as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to the editor, and she was saying that I was saying, "Oh, you're going to be busy after the shoot." She's like, "Oh, if you're not busy right now." I was like, "Yeah, that's true. You've got VFX to sort."
Is that the American? Not American.
Spanish girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot of, I mean, it could turn out really well. I think, but I think it's just
one
the
of those,
effort.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's just it might be a bit difficult. To
It
sort of
could
pull
look really good, or if they haven't got the time to do the VFX properly.
But they have.
Have they
They've
actually?
got no excuses. They're filming this right now, and they've got the most editing time.
Well, you have a set amount of editing time though, so you have like
You don't have like limited. You can't like edit until like the
no,
day before.
You get like
You got to have picture lock.
you got to have picture lock by a certain point, and everyone gets the same amount of editing time, which is unfortunate. But I think maybe the editing heavy films are first, because I think our film is very editing heavy.
Mine's kind of editing heavy.
Well, so that brings us to the next thing. What are your other films? Because you're a man of many talents.
I'm working on 2 films, 2 ladies. One's called Jessica and one's called Nancy.
Ooh,
yeah.
I didn't realise till somebody pointed it out.
Yeah.
that was happening. It's like, yeah, that hasn't worked out well for me, has it?
Yeah.
But Jessica is a experimental film wrote by William Soph and Hayden Joyner Hopkinson together.
So what's it about?
Basically, a man, Ed, wakes up from a night out.
Yeah, as you
do. Drunk, wakes up by the side of these bins, and on his night out, he gets these flashbacks of a girl that he met called Jessica, and he's saying, "Oh look, you've got to meet me in Bradford by a certain time."
Yeah.
And he's got to get there. So he's got all this adventure trying to get to Bradford, and he gets to the bus stop, and all the buses are cancelled. So he's got to. Then he sees this man in a wheelbarrow, and he says, "Oh, if I give you a lift in my wheelbarrow, I'll take you there." And he'll. And then the old man dies.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
So when he needs
As you
money,
do.
so he nicks a £20 note off a homeless man.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the £20 he thought was his because it had Jessica's kiss marks on it.
Yeah.
So he nicks a homeless man. Then he gets chased by these suit men. And then he meets another girl who's also called Jessica. And it's just, I don't spoil it, but
It sounds balmy.
it's crazy. Basically, it's good. The campaign line is 12 minutes of unrelenting chaos.
Is it supposed to be a comedy?
No.
It sounds very comedic.
It's a thriller. It's a
thriller?
It's an action thriller.
Oh, okay. So the stealing money off a homeless man is sort of done in jest and sort of.
Basically, we're shooting it on multi-camera. We're shooting it on 2 Sony A6300, so quite small cameras and running around a lot. And
Guerrilla filming.
Yeah, well, we've got permission, so it's all right.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that sounds interesting. And your other film? What's that
Nancy
about?
is written by Billy Shartland. It's a story quite close to his heart about a mother who's suffering from schizophrenia and the challenge she has with her daughters and just everything really. And she ends up beating up her daughter, which she thinks is someone else, and it's crazy. So it's going to be an interesting shoot.
Quite a hard, not
so
hard,
it's
like hard hitting.
sensitive.
Yeah,
it's going to be. That's a thriller as well. And that film's going to be shot in black and white and by 4:3 aspect ratio. And from the test, I think it's looked good.
Yeah, I saw the test. It looked good. Looked very interesting, sort of
We shall see.
lighthousey,
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can compare it to.
We watched a film the other day, and you said it's kind of a bit like that. It was a shocking film, though.
What
Really
film
bad.
did we watch?
We watched that one about the person reviewing films.
Oh, yeah.
Really, Censor, yeah.
That was a bad
Awful.
Never heard of it.
Awful film.
Yeah, I watched it on Mubi. Do you have Mubi? Do you not have Mubi? No, it's a streaming platform that I got free with my uni account first year. It's like got a bunch of very indie films, lots of foreign films, lots of good stuff. Some of the films are really terrible.
Is that it? Censor.
Yeah. It's horrific.
It's when 6.6 out of 10 on.
Well, I heard good things
IMDb.
about it at the start.
I thought it looked good.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
and then we would have like.
This is the first film I've seen that's got a sub 1 million box office.
Yeah. It's
that
not
isn't
great.
yeah.
$128,000.
Oh,
I've never seen anything that low ever.
well, now you know how bad it is. And then because we were just distracted, and then all of a sudden it starts getting small, like the screen, the aspect ratio
Yeah, that
goes
was
down.
cool.
It was cool. And then you go, oh, that's what like Billy's gonna do.
It's all right. The BFI made it, so they won't lose money.
I just felt that it was like style over substance, and also the script was just terrible. The dialogue,
The
was
acting,
awful.
yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, some of the lines in that film were just absolutely terrible. I was just thinking, like, who wrote this? Why did anyone?
The
write
BFI did.
this? Yeah, terrible BFI.
Film 4 and BFI, yeah. So is that an avoid or?
Yeah, Avoid,
oh,
definitely
definitely,
Okay,
yeah.
thanks.
Unless you're like really into sort of
Film
horror,
censorship.
horror film.
Oh, there was one part that like proper
Yeah, you
Yeah.
screamed like a mad child. It freaked me out. It freaked me and my flatmate out.
Yeah. Jump scares are not the good. I like horror. I love to hate horror films. So.
I just been to see Scream. That wasn't.
Was it good?
I've never seen any of the one before, and I'm not a massive horror fan anyway.
Well,
but
the original one was done by Wes Craven as a mick take of all the other ones. Like, it was supposed to. It's funny. It's more funny than.
Yeah.
It's got Shaggy in it from Scooby Doo.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
well, this one, there was no Shaggy in this.
Oh
one.
no!
I don't know. I couldn't tell you anybody that was in it. I'd recognise
Oh,
nobody.
there's a girl from Friends is in it.
Was there?
Monica.
Oh, was that her? Oh, yes, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're doing it.
I know someone now.
Yeah, so going from horror films, what is your sort of favourite genre of film, Adam?
I do like comedies and rom-coms, really. Black comedy, satirical stuff.
What's your favourite comedy film then?
Oh, now you put me on the spot.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
like,
Difficult.
choose
I
your
don't
favourite
know.
kid.
I've got loads.
I really like Sightseers.
Go on, name a few then.
Name a few. Shall we
yeah.
go through my letterbox and see?
Oh yeah, we'd love to. Dark comedies are the best. Like dark comedy thrillers.
Jojo Rabbit.
In Bruges.
Oh yeah, I did. Jojo Rabbit was a good film.
In Bruges is really good. I don't know if you've seen.
Let's have
Have you seen that? In Bruges. Oh, that's one you should watch. It's Colin Farrell.
The Death of Stalin.
Death of Stalin. That's good.
Yeah,
one.
that's on my list.
Yeah, that's
Trying
really
to-
good.
I've just switched over to Letterboxd. I don't know how to use it. Profile.
I'm
Because I've been using IMDb and I thought that was easy.
yeah, I'm
Like-
quite into sort of like political comedies.
Yeah.
Um,
We had
So,
lots to talk about
What have I
it.
watched? That's a comedy.
It's the vibe.
So yeah, Jojo Rabbit. That's on there.
I watched Jojo Rabbit the other day, and I was quite surprised about how much I liked it.
Yeah, Taika Waititi is just brilliant.
I saw it at the Leeds International Film Festival when it came there.
Did you? Oh, okay.
Student for £6 or student something like that. So that was
Yeah.
good. That was first year. That was good.
Yeah.
What have we got? Monuments Men. That's not really a comedy, is
No,
it?
Monuments is good though. That's one that's got quite good Matt Damon in it. It's got
Yeah.
it's about like World War Two and it's like the
But I've
the
got
Nazis steal like
I've
all
got
the
stuff on
arts,
here
like
like,
arts. Oh, that's really good.
Yes Man and
Mm.
The Full Monty, that kind of thing. Groundhog Day.
Yeah, I like Groundhog Day.
Monty Python. Arthur.
And I say,
Arthur.
hey.
No,
Oh, no.
different Arthur. This one's like this expensive, this really rich man that's like always getting drunk and stuff, and he's got to marry this person. He's got to marry this girl, otherwise he'll get cut off by his family. And
That's relatable to me.
but then
not
like,
really.
but then like old stuff like Norman Wisdom and Will Hay. They're like,
So do you quite like 80s backwards?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. New stuff's good.
Caddyshack and stuff like that.
What's that?
It's who's the guy in Groundhog Day called again?
Bill
Yeah,
Murray.
Bill Murray. It's one of his first films. About
No.
he plays like a.
Oh, a good film that Bill Murray in Quick Change. That's quite good.
Oh, I've
Ever
not seen
heard
that.
of
Bill, talk about Bill Murray. He's in Monuments Men.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
going to say that. He's in Monuments Men.
Yeah, I think he's a really odd cast. Monuments Men. It's a really
It's a good cast.
Yeah.
It's an all-star cast.
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about all-star casts. Because sometimes I think I watch the films and like, did they just blow all their budget on this cast?
Yeah, because the most recent All-Star cast has been Don't Look Up, that I can remember.
What about
I didn't
the
really
Hollywood?
like that.
What's that? The Hollywood film? Was
Once
that
Upon a
an-
Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, was that an all-star cast?
It was just a Tarantino cast, really.
Right.
It was
Yeah. And there's lots of very famous people in it. Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie. What
Was it Margot Robbie or was it someone else?
in what?
Was
Once
it
Upon a-
Hollywood?
yeah. She plays the woman that get well.
Spoilers.
No, I.
They had an all-star cast in The French Dispatch.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's a really good film actually. Bill Murray
I thought it
again.
was all right.
I enjoyed that.
Bill Murray again as well.
Bill Murray and Owen Wilson.
Oh wow.
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 Wow. Wow.
But yeah, that's my kind of comedy and just like even like biopics. Like I've just watched Munich: The Edge of War. That was
Yeah.
a good film.
Has that got the one with the guy from 1917 in it?
Yeah, George
Yeah.
McKay. Yeah, that's a good film.
Yeah, that came out recently. I quite like I said period,
Yeah, it's
but
a good
like
period
World War
piece.
Two. I like war films. Like Hacksaw Ridge is one of my favourite.
Haven't seen it. I couldn't sit through it.
It's very hard to go through.
Good film that I
It's
like is
really good.
The Killing Fields. That's a good one to sit through. That's about
that
Pol Pot.
Pol Pot, yeah.
Yeah.
I've not seen it, but
And then
I
I've
quite-
just finished watching Get Back the Beatles. I think that's in cinema on Sunday. I might go see it today as this comes out.
Yeah. No. So when was the last time you went to the cinema?
Saturday. So
Saturday.
cute
To
to
see.
watch Scream.
Scream.
Yeah. I like going to the cinema. I get free tickets to the cinema, so
Yeah.
I go a lot more now.
Yeah, I like the cinema. Cinema.
I'm
Not,
just-
not many people go there
No.
anymore. It's
Well,
it's
'cause
a dying thing.
I
'Cause
was talking to you earlier,
Yeah.
and you we were talking about the new Jackass film,
yeah,
and you were like, "Oh, well, it's also on the streaming service as well."
yeah.
And I think
It's,
that sort of stuff.
I think
is
it's on.
kind
I
of
think it's on like.
Is it? I need to go and watch. I
it's-
need to go watch that.
I might go to the cinema though to watch it. But yeah, it came out.
I think it'd be good. That's like a film you want to watch in the cinema because you've got
Yeah.
the audience reactions
yeah.
and stuff. Because I was looking like, oh no, I don't want to go. It's going to be in a small room. There's going to be nobody there. And then
Yeah, I'll go with you.
yeah, all right, we'll go later.
All right, good.
What time? You're working tonight.
Yeah,
Goes
tomorrow.
like scheduling a
Go
day.
tomorrow.
No, I'm with him tomorrow.
Oh god.
Doesn't say that's so lackluster. I'm with him tomorrow.
I know.
It's like
God.
I'm with my good friend Oliver tomorrow, so I can't
Weekend.
attend.
Do the
Yeah.
weekend.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're doing because I'm going Sunday to watch this Beatle thing, which is like 60 minutes. We'll find a day
Yeah.
to watch
Alright.
it.
Good.
Oh wow, that's
The
interesting.
Beatles in IMAX.
Wow.
Is this that documentary done by
Yeah, Peter Jackson.
Pete Jackson?
It's a-
We talked about it.
we
Yeah.
also talked
This
about
one's
that
on
earlier
Disney
as well.
Plus.
Yeah, it's a 60. He's done a 60-minute cut. He's cut it down from 8 hours to 60 minutes.
8 hours.
I thought there was 3 of them.
Yeah,
There's like it's
it's
you
8
can watch
hours.
all 3.
I've done it.
You watched the 8-hour one?
That's
Well,
mad.
it's three parts,
Okay.
but it's 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's
I want to
coming
watch
out
his
Blu-ray.
documentary on World War II Colour Eyes. I haven't seen that yet.
Those are
We shall remember them or something like that.
They Should Not Grow Old.
Yeah, They Should Not Grow Old,
It's
yeah.
good. It's a good film.
So, coming on to sort of like your own sort of like films.
Yeah.
So you're sort of a producer,
Yeah.
you're producing lots of films, doing lots of things, but you also made like lots of other films throughout the years, throughout
Yes.
the pandemic,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So you just want to talk a little bit
Yeah.
about them because they've been to like film festivals and stuff, and they've won
Yeah.
awards and all sorts of stuff. So start about like your first year documentary.
So my first year documentary was a documentary about myself, Pricks, talking about my experience with type 1 diabetes. Loving the title.
Yeah,
They did not like the title. I said, "We'll suggest another one," and then they couldn't. So. But it's gone through. It's got a unique name, and I think it's straight to the point. And it's also like, it's got like double meanings. It's so that was done really well at festivals. It's entered a few, and it's won Film Magic's Young Filmmaker of the Year 2021
Oh,
for documentary. So there's like a
Good.
video on YouTube and stuff announcing it, and I got a little trophy and certificate and a
You
bit.
get a
of
trophy. That's nice.
I got a trophy. It's like a little silver star on like a clear glass plate, and it's got my name on it. And they sent me a certificate which didn't sign. It's just got my name on it. There's a gap where they need to sign it, but yeah, it's nice.
send it back
Yeah.
to him. I want it signed.
We were nominated for an award for this podcast.
Really?
And, yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't get it. I felt we were cheated.
Yeah.
They're gonna get it now. Now I'm here.
Nah.
Yeah, well,
No,
I
no.
just kind of think we should have won it.
Yeah.
I haven't won an award. I've been at LSR for 3 years now. Anyway, so that's not ignore that. So what about your other films?
I think he's salty.
Yeah, just a little bit. Not sort of talk. If you're listening from LSR, please give me an award. I will pay.
Oh, internal award was it?
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So it's not like
Nothing special.
So
was
that's
special
even
to
more
me.
salt in the wound, isn't it?
Let's not get into.
It's not like across Britain, is it?
But yeah,
Like-
that was Pricks, and then last year, the second year, we did a period piece called A Private Matter.
Yes, I
Um,
saw that.
Yeah.
It's good.
I was sharing film days with you as well for my film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was good. I enjoyed it.
So what was a private matter about?
Private Matter was a it's like this couple that had like domestic, and she kept having flashbacks of her husband because he died in the war, and she kept like all the abuse she got. Like he would take half her money and give her a bit, and he was allowed to smoke but she wasn't, kind of thing, because of that. And it's just like control and domestic abuse, how it's still a thing. It was a thing back then, and it's still a thing back now, just not probably even more now than it was back then. But it probably went unnoticed back then.
Who directed that?
Will Sofa again,
Oh, there we go.
It was quite a good
and
crew.
written by Hayden again.
Yeah, it was. It's pretty much your flat was.
My house.
Yeah, your house.
I wasn't
was,
living there at the time, but I'm living there now. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was my house. But no, it was good. But we're a good trio, I'd say.
Yeah, I think that's good. I like the idea of sort of like creative sort of groups of
Yeah.
people who just work
I
consistently
think
with each other.
I would say that Will's the middleman. Like, I never speak to Hayden. Like, I see him in lectures. I saw him at the start of the year and said, hey, and that's it. But whereas Will, he speaks to him all the time, and I speak to Will all the time. So I think probably should be the other way around as a producer. But yeah,
right.
those two, the writing and the creative, and I'm just like, probably like
Go there, do
the
this.
dad. I'm like the dad saying, oh no, you can't do that. But, oh, we can try that. But, yeah.
Don't put your hand on the stove. Yeah, no, that's quite cool. I think I don't know. I haven't really found that sort of creative grouping. I suppose me and Luke sort of with the podcast, but I think maybe in terms of filmmaking, I haven't really found that, which is maybe unfortunate.
I think I don't know. It depends. I was going to say it's difficult to sound, but it shouldn't be because you just.
Well,
Fine, whatever,
because
innit?
sound
can't
is
find
so
another sound
niche. It's
person
like
to-
everyone wants you.
I mean,
I remember there was a lack.
It'd be good if you found like a boom operator that you get on with and work.
Yeah,
work
that would be
well
quite
with.
nice, rather than people who keep cancelling on me all the time.
Yeah,
But
Salty.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, well, he had
not
a, whilst we were setting up, he was like, "Oh yeah, this second year person. Oh, cancelled on me. I can't believe this."
I'm still very annoyed. It's like days before we
she was-
were
she
trying to
was-
shoot.
It's frustrating though, but you've got to be. It is what it is. And you
Yeah,
just gotta-
you know what? I kind of thought about it the other day. It's a great thing to put in my journal. You know,
Oh,
I
yeah.
could, this is
That's
like
a-
a
Think
whole
about the
page.
journal.
That's 1,000 words straight down.
Yeah, it's like a whole
Jeez.
page of the journal, just being like, this boom operator ruined my life, and just sort of going from that. But no, it's quite annoying. I think we just found one. I've just been sort of on my phone trying to like
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
communicate with Andrew, our producer. Going,
You got an MA student.
yeah, an MA student, so that's even better than the second year.
Yeah.
You know,
What are you saying?
you better watch your job.
Yeah,
You'll get a demotion.
yeah.
So are you doing the sound design for that as well as the?
I think. I
Or have
don't
you got
know.
a sound designer?
No, I mean, sorry. Whoever this person may be, let's bleep that out in the podcast. But
So I'm guessing she's going to be able to do the design afterwards, or
hopefully,
yeah. But you can always come in and help. I mean, it's not a difficult thing, and like I've been trained on it.
Well, I think I'm just sort of like being a sound supervisor and sort of telling them what
Well,
to
how
do.
many productions have you worked on? 4 maybe? How many productions have you been on?
I'm not on 4 productions.
I'm
What do you
on-
mean?
I'm on 4.
Oh, you're on 4.
I'm on 2.
2.
I thought of doing 4, but it's just too much work. It's like it's a whole week of my sort of life. I think with sound as well, because it's like it's not just pre-production, it's not just post-production. It's like you're there for the whole thing. So it's sort of it's a lot of work to do, and it gets a bit difficult.
Yeah, because I'm currently, I've got my own documentary, but I'm also editing
What's your doc about?
about neurodivergent musicians.
Okay.
Which is quite cool.
Yeah, it's going all right,
Yeah,
but people just don't get back to me, which is just a pain.
I know it's the thing. with
And I'm also
contributors,
editing
isn't it?
I can't remember the name of it.
Who's in it?
Well, it's Laura's documentary.
Oh, Rasa, about
Rasa,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Ella Rasa. Yeah, that should be. That's all
She
about.
was like, "Oh, can you edit
That's all
that?"
about sustainability.
Yeah.
And,
Well, she wanted, first of all, she wanted to do one about
Horses.
horses ones. And then Brian was like, "No,
No, this one should be
it
good.
could be good, but no."
I think this one will be good.
It was good because they got a big investment.
Yeah, they've done well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
What
like
was it? How much was the
We
investment?
can't disclose these figures.
Can't disclose.
It's-
Oh.
But they did
says
it
a lot.
incorrectly.
It's one of them,
It's like that.
and quite a few of them.
If you can't tell, they're giving me the sign for £1 million.
$1 million. No, but yeah, it's they did it incorrectly
yeah,
on.
they've done
on-
well. Yeah,
yeah, because I can't remember not Patreon, but what was
the GoFundMe's taken
GoFundMe.
a lot, so
because they could have done it, they had to tick a box,
yeah.
and basically they didn't tick that box.
But oh
And,
well,
and
it's
so
still
means-
going to be good.
but,
They've got the funds they need.
Yeah, GoFundMe took like 25% of it. It's like, oh, great, thanks.
Yeah, I think these because we have to crowdfund. I haven't really been involved in the crowdfunding, but I know that it's sort of it's a very difficult process because I think a lot of the time it's often just family members who sort of donate in.
I'm begging.
Yeah,
It is. You'd be surprised. It's like I'd say it's at least 95% family and friends.
Yeah,
I don't think I've known, unless there's an anonymous ones, because people donate anonymously.
I think sometimes you get sort of very rich benefactors who are like, oh yeah, I'm just going to donate because I have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it sort of interests me. I know one of my first year films that I worked on, which is like a side project thing, they had a big sort of person who just donated.
Yeah, whiskey chocolate.
But I which is you know it's interesting. I think it's a common theme through film schools though, because I watch a lot of sort of like film school stuff for this podcast, and it's like they'll often be like there's like TikToks be like, oh yeah, we just sort of asking family and friends for like £100 each. I'm like, oh. It's a bit weird. I don't know.
For me, I don't like doing it. I don't
either.
like to seem beggy. I feel bad.
I just say the link, say, no, here's the thing. Or I just wait for them to see on socials, because I think social media is a big part of...
It's...
I think previous years, if you didn't have social media, they would have struggled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one group are sort of doing a quiz thing to sort of like bring somebody in. I like that idea. I think it's a very good idea, actually. I think
it's going to be different.
I think whoever the producer was...
Are we going? Are we going to win?
I don't know. I don't know what
Is
it
it
is.
a film
I probably
quiz?
don't. I'm probably busy.
There's film quiz, I'll lose.
Yeah.
Just say, it's Quentin
More of a TV boy.
I'm quite good at
TV. Oh.
I prefer my TV over my films, not gonna lie.
Oh, well, and to be fair, there are some good... My favourite TV show is Mindhunter. I love Mindhunter. It's one of my favourite shows ever.
I'm watching Low at the minute, that's good.
The Low.
I'm watching Euphoria.
Yeah.
Lots of sexy times.
It's
basically sort of...
And on that note,
next
question.
kind of like,
I mean, we're on at 10 o'clock.
Don't watch it with your parents.
Oh, right, it's fine then.
Don't watch it with your parents.
Go into the details then, come on.
It's
Oh,
like
it's not as bad-
softcore porn, I'll be honest with you.
I went into Will's room and he was watching some kind of film. And I was like, bloody, I came in at the wrong part. Like, let's just say that.
He's like, no, it's not what you think.
It was just like, it was intense. Like, there's like really sort of, I mean, you can't swear by the way. But like, it's just like manic. It's like the most sort of like non-PG thing I've ever seen like on TV. Obviously, there's other non-PG stuff. But like, because it's like erect.
Okay. Yeah.
And
It's
fine. I'm just saying, I have
Tell
no
us
idea.
later, please. Thank you.
You can tell it's a HBO show, so it's.
They are then. That explains it.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
Westworld.
though.
Have you seen Westworld? Ask if you like
Good.
TV. It's
I
pretty
thought it was
good.
a bit boring.
Westworld.
Yeah.
It's very confusing.
I thought it was a cool idea.
Well, it was based off a movie,
Which
And
was
then they got,
based on a
like-
book, wasn't it?
based on a book, based
But
off.
TV's getting a lot more competitive, especially with all
Yeah.
the streaming services.
Yeah.
It's becoming the next.
I
you
can't
know,
wait
the-
for
you know,
Moon
the
Knight.
big-
I'm a big Marvel geek,
Yeah.
comic book nerd, and I can't wait for Moon Knight. I just really can't wait.
Is that a film?
I don't
TV
know.
show.
I don't like
Oh, it's
Marvel.
TV
We're
show.
talking about TV shows.
right.
Hence why.
So you lost it.
something.
I don't know. I'm
Is
the
it a comic
worst.
book?
I don't watch films. And everyone says, "Oh, have you seen this film?" I'm like, "No, I only watch good films."
I feel like it's a bad trait to be in a film student. I feel like you should watch films.
I know.
I don't know.
Were you not tempted to do like film and television somewhere else then? If you quite
Yeah,
like
I
television.
applied for one, but this is more
Salford.
probably.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
And
didn't.
Bristol, I think. Bristol.
I didn't apply for Salford because I thought it was pretentious. I really didn't like him
Probably
there.
would have been better, but no, it's not. I'm good. I'm glad I've come here. It's good. It's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. No, I was originally doing a
It-
music course, so.
The
Well, yeah,
skills-
you've done 3 things though.
My application to university is a whole podcast in itself. Really. My sort of like either going
It's a TV show itself.
the University of Surrey or Leeds Uni, and then just randomly deciding to go to Leeds Beckett is a bit of a weird
I
one.
decided to do a film course because I think skills from film are transferable over to.
A lot of
Because some of our
teamwork
lecturers
based.
work on TV and
Yeah.
they're teaching at a film school. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can do it.
It's just sort of like how to hold a camera, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's not like it's nothing
It's- oh, yeah,
specific.
yeah. I'm not
TV,
doing
is
that.
it?
Yeah.
I thought I'd come here. I was going to either be a camera person or an editor, but that's.
So what made you want to go producing then?
Don't know. I just enjoyed it. The first, like the specialist, what are they? Production cycles. Just made me
Yeah.
want to.
Specialist workshop.
That's why I was
yeah.
good at it. It has nothing to do with that. I got the highest grade in it, but I just thought. I just
flex,
thought, yeah. 68.
Do you have Brian for your producing then or not?
The first year SW we had Brian. I don't know why. He just showed us Lizzo every day. Does he do that for you? Just show you random music
so
videos?
in the start of the class and end of the class, he always puts music videos
or
on.
a video. He showed us some good docs, like that Licorice documentary was quite.
He showed. We watched one. I can't remember what it's called now. Basically about the guy who eats roadkill. It's just
Oh yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah.
One,
I don't really like documentaries.
man who eats badgers.
Man who eats badgers, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's good. It's interesting. You're at production from the start until the end, which is what I like.
You
Yeah.
being hands on with it as well.
Yeah, I like. I can get involved in all departments. Really, I can oversee the sound and I can oversee help with casting and locations because I'm nosy and all that stuff. No, it's great. It's good fun. It's stressful, but it's fun.
Yeah, all of it's stressful, really.
I'm feeling the stress this week.
Yeah, definitely.
It's fine.
You'll get over it eventually, you know.
It's fine.
It too shall pass. It's yeah. What I kind of think about sound as well is sort of you're in it from all the way through, and I think production sound tends to be sort of pretty lax. Like, it's not like
Yeah.
you're being sort of like, this really expensive camera. All the stuff is pretty rugged. Like, if you drop a sound equipment, it's just sort of like, oh yeah, it's fine.
You just get that crackle.
And like, I'm going to be sat in a
Probably
nice
the most
chair.
delicate thing in sound is the XLR cables.
It is, yeah. Yeah,
Without a doubt. These things, I'm not going to touch it because they'll break.
Yeah.
They're made of fiberglass, probably.
Yeah, they're not great. I go through it.
And there's Oliver standing on
Look,
them.
it's fine. It's fine. It's vibing. And sort of microphone sounds.
I used to do sound before, like my sound and producing, but prefer producing. 'cause it's getting too complicated.
Editing. I'm an editor by trade.
It's like a trade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my trade. Yeah, I did screenwriting. I like
Yeah.
screenwriting. I wasn't supposed to do screen. I was doing like editing and sound, and then for my Foxglove film, our screenwriter like dropped out, and I had to start like writing the script.
Yeah.
And I found that quite frustrating. And then I sort of like, I like screenwriting. It's fun. And then I sort of switched to it in the second year.
I'd like to be good at writing. Like, I'd like to write a comedy at some point, but I think I'd have to write something with me. Like, I think I'd have to.
Well, what would you base like
I don't know,
comedy
just
on?
like
then? Have you
anything,
got,
just
like, a-
everyday
About
stuff.
an MP in a surgery, and then they.
Where's that from?
That was his pitch.
Yeah,
That was his pitch.
No,
Yeah.
I think I'd do it. Like, just do anything. I'm no good at writing it. I'd be like, I used to do drama, and
Yeah.
to write something, I'd have to act it out first.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that's funny. We'll write
the
that
thing
down.
with me, I have so many ideas. I have
Yeah.
for anything. I just so naff at writing in general.
Well,
Dyslexic and it's just not very good.
One of the benefits of the podcast and radio show is we also do radio dramas as well. So if
Yeah, we've done one.
because I turned my surgery script into a radio drama.
No,
Got
that'd be
voice
ace.
actors in. It's
Oh,
fun.
not us acting it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can voice act in it, but it depends whether.
No,
I mean, we
I'm
voiced.
not going to play like a 50-year-old woman, am I?
No, you never know.
Hello. I mean, you did.
I'm Margaret.
You did play 50-year-old.
It's nice,
Yeah, I did.
nice dress you've got on there, Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
See, they don't know, do they? They can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's no visual.
just spandex.
Yeah. Luke isn't in a dress actually.
No, I think.
Yeah. Nice frilly dress.
Yeah,
But I
big
think
fat
if
It's a bit too short, but
If I was to write anything, I'd write something like how Morecambe and Wise did stuff. Just like so, I think two of them like batting off jokes of each other. That's how
Yeah.
I'd write it.
yeah.
I'd
I
write
think
it.
I like the idea of sort of like acting in something I've written, but I'm not very good at acting.
Oh, I'm
Will's
shocked
acting in
at
his
that.
film. That's for
Is
sure.
he?
Yeah, he's
Is
playing.
that difficult directing and acting as well?
No, I'd say it's probably easy. It's like he knows what he wants, so he knows he's only got to tell himself if you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear him talk stuff. You're doing it wrong.
And it's not
You're
like,
doing it wrong.
And it's not, and it's probably it's going to bring him in closer to the action, I suppose, and it's going to give him a different perspective.
Well, like
so.
there's quite a few. Like Kenneth Branagh. He's an actor director as well.
Right, director. Yeah, there's a few.
Well, it's not actor. Like
It's only a
I think
small
Clint
role, it's
Eastwood
not
as well.
like-
He's done a lot of acting and directing at the same time. And
Yeah,
who
it's a
else has
different
done it as
situation.
well? I'm trying to think. What
One
else
of,
is like
one of
an
the guys
actor?
I'm trying to get on here, he's a writer and he acted in his film and he had like a key part, but yeah, we'll see.
I think it's complicated. I think you've got to be confident in your ability to sort of be a creative dictator and sort of.
When we talk about pitches, we had quite a strong view on it. But what's your opinion on the writers, directors who wrote their own?
I mean,
thing. Do you think they should have gave it more?
I think they should have. Writers should have. They shouldn't have been allowed to write. They should have found a director, my own, because it gives their own thing and it's.
Yeah. So you think like only screenwriters should have wrote, or if they wrote something, they shouldn't direct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Direct something else.
Yeah.
I think that's.
I-
Because they get too controlling about it.
Yeah.
I also think.
And I think it's nice to have someone else's vision and go
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah.
I think it's also like. It's just like these people who have like studied screenwriting and they've obviously just written better scripts as well. And I think with the pitching as well.
It's a shame there's not many. There's how many is there?
I think there's like two or three.
Two or three,
Yeah.
yeah.
But with the pitching, it's such a visual thing, and they weren't really like. There's a couple of films that just didn't really like explain the story at all, and like there was some pitches that really explain the story very well, and they're very good scripts, and the visuals couldn't come
See,
later.
thinking about it, I think during the pitching process, I put myself forward for 3 films, and I think all 3 of them, were screenwriters, and none of them got picked, and I'm upset, and I didn't get a film. But I've got 2 films now.
Yeah.
It's one of them, innit?
Moneybags, yeah. No, it's yeah. I don't know. I think maybe some of the screenwriters should have been. I think basically all the people I voted for didn't really get through. Only
None
one
of
of them.
None of mine got through.
Only one
Oh
of
no,
them got through.
one of mine got through, and I'm on it.
Yeah, I got one that got through.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if.
Yeah.
It was a good pitch, to be fair.
Yeah, I wasn't.
At first, I wasn't like,
afraid
I'm
of
not sure if I want to work on this because it's experimental, and I want it to be on a full-scale
How many
drama.
experimentals are there?
I like experimentals though. It's close to crew.
Yeah, well, yeah. We've got what have we got? We've got a DOP, and we've just got 2 cam assistants. That's what we're calling them because we're shooting multicam, so it's only.
Yeah.
And then we've got 1 sound operator and a boom,
Yeah.
composer,
Mm.
a first AD, me, and an editor. Oh, and 2 production designers,
Oh wow. Yeah, production designers also
which
hard
we
to come
kind of
by.
need because
Yeah.
costume and stuff.
Compared to like I told you before, but compared to documentary's such a close knit group. It's
Yeah.
literally 2.
There's-
The
there's-
max you can have
there's
is 4.
There's 4 on yours, isn't there? There's
Max you can have is 4.
on the Rassi one.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3 are going
3
in.
are
I'm
going,
editing.
and you're editing. You don't
Yeah,
want
for
to go.
mine I've only got 2 at the
You don't want
moment.
to go.
I've not been admired.
Oh. That's what I'd like to doc.
I
documentaries, to go
need
places.
to work on my own one as well,
Yeah,
so
true.
but I said I'll edit theirs.
I feel like
so.
you should have chose somewhere that was a bit more interesting.
It's-
I'm not
it's-
saying your documentary is
it's-
gonna
The
be
documentary is
but,
not
like,
about how
I'm
it
just
looks or
saying
where
you
it's
could have got a
located.
free holiday
It's about
to Italy.
It's about the people.
You could have done a documentary
I
about
could have.
pasta,
Could have.
and then you'd be like, "Yeah, I'm going to go to Italy for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and it's going to be part of my documentary."
But I chose something that's close to my heart.
I would like to on like Japan. or
Pasta's
something.
close to my heart. It's
Yeah.
all the
I know
cholesterol.
lots of people do like documentaries, and like James May's done one on Japan, but I think that's somewhere I'd like to go.
Also,
James
yeah,
May.
there was one that was set in Thailand that we've heard, and
I think-
about elephant farmers
or
or something
something
like
in
that.
Vietnam. Vietnam would be good.
And basically, a big group went. They're originally going to do 1 film, but then they did 2 films, and apparently it was shocking, and they didn't get a good grade for it.
You
Vietnam would love to.
You
go to
nearly
Vietnam.
said something else then.
I did,
I
but you
know.
know,
But yeah,
So,
I'm very good at
very good.
self-control.
I'm not.
That's
Oh,
why.
yeah.
That's why he's staying quiet.
That's why I'm sat over here.
yeah. He's in his own little room. Yeah, I don't know. I like documentary. I think being a sound recordist on documentary is probably quite fun. It's a lot of
Yeah.
sort of running and gunning.
Yeah, well,
so-
mine's not.
I prefer document. Oh, they're not called documentary dramas, are they? Just
Docudramas.
just
Oh,
docudramas, factuals. It's just factual.
Yeah.
No, what is
well,
it?
like, well, like they do for most, like,
Yeah, I'm thinking
World
like
War II things.
Yeah, I'm
and they
thinking. Have you seen?
recreations and stuff
Yeah,
like
have
that?
you seen The Dig on Netflix? That's
Is that the one with
Guy who
Chris
plays
Eccleston?
the guy who plays Voldemort.
Not Chris Eccleston. What am I on about? Yeah, I know who you're on
The guy who
about.
plays Voldemort.
I can't remember his name now. Ralph Fiennes.
Gem.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
yeah,
documentary.
Yeah,
And then I've
is it a
watched.
documentary?
Well, no, not whatever it is.
Something.
It's a biopic.
I don't really like mockumentaries.
Mockumentary. Yeah, well, the only good mockumentary there is the one. I can't remember what it's called now as well. It's about a bunch of musicians, and it's
Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen Spinal Tap. I can't find it anywhere.
A good. It's got 11, so I'll turn it up to 11.
Yeah. I
that's
think
where that's from.
there was also a mockumentary on Netflix about sort of like, I think it's someone who's drawing like.
Well, wouldn't you class What We Do in the Shadows a mockumentary? Because that's a really good.
Oh yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
I've not seen the TV show. I've only seen the Taika Waititi film.
Borat. That's a mockumentary.
Yeah,
I suppose.
it's nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, What We Do in
Yeah.
the Shadows was great. Taika Waititi, like, I'm going back to Taika Waititi. I've
Yeah.
not seen the new TV show though. They've done a
I've heard it's not
remake
that
of
great.
it. Yeah,
The one on
I've-
Prime.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I just like Taika Waititi because Taika Waititi, writer, director, actor is Taika
I'm
Waititi.
just looking at
as
a
well.
mockumentary. A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles. Damn, that's. I didn't realise that was a mockumentary, but it is technically because. Yeah, it's just that didn't happen.
Hashtag Beatles.
Love them.
Hashtag.
Can you tell? I've mentioned them twice.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
two
Big fan
separate
of the Beatles.
occasions.
I like the Beatles. I went to the Beatles Museum for my birthday once
It's
in
great.
Liverpool.
Yeah, just love
It
it.
was good stuff. Had the audio tool. It was good stuff. I'm not really a big fan
The
of
John
audio tools.
Lennon, like,
Yeah, John Lennon. He voiced it over. I'm not going to do a Liverpoolian accent. Liverpool. Liverpool. But yeah,
I'm not saying anything. Don't get involved with this.
on that slightly
Throwing your award away.
offensive, on that slightly offensive accent of Liverpoolians.
Can I pack it?
I
We're
think
sorry.
coming to the end here.
Yeah.
You know, we've
Oh,
been
no, I
a
don't want to
good
go.
podcast arena. I think Adam's first time on the podcast.
You'll
next
hear a
week-
lot of him.
Can I stay?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
come in. You can
great.
come in next
Cheers,
week when
guys.
we
Yeah, you be our
interview
you could be like our background, Donny.
Yeah, I'll
our
do.
background Donny.
Yeah.
Luke says Donny a lot.
Donny.
Donny.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the word Donny before?
No.
No.
Where are you from? Are you from the north or?
Yeah.
What part?
Like West Midlands. I'm from
What?
West Midlands.
He's from the West Midlands.
Yeah,
He's what? What part of the West Midlands?
Shropshire.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm from Leeds, so
Yeah.
it's,
I'm from the Black Country.
as you could
Oh,
tell, I've
yeah.
got my.
Yeah.
Used to get Black Country Museum.
Yeah, Black Country Museum,
Yeah.
very good. Yeah,
And
that's the fun stuff. That's where you go for all your school trips.
Yeah, and Bliss Hill as well. That's
Yeah.
good, the Victorian town.
Yeah, it's where
You have got no idea what we're on about.
Yeah.
No, I mean
it's where they film.
we go
all
to a Thackeray museum. That was in like
What?
yeah,
Thackeray?
yeah.
in the
it's
north, they just
ba-
stare
ba-
at a
ba-
puddle.
No, I mean yeah. we went to in like year 4. Went to a museum about death and and disease.
Go
and,
to a
and
museum about
Jeez.
death.
It's a medical
No,
museum. It's a medical museum.
We had fun school trips like
Yeah.
the Science Museum.
yeah, we
Yeah,
went to a medical museum in year
We went
4,
to,
and we saw like people's
Drayton
head getting
Manor.
chopped off and
Was
stuff
it
like
Alton Towers or Drayton Manor? Which
Both
was
we
it?
that. I mean,
went to.
we go to
The worst school trip I had was to the Bradford Television Museum. That's the worst thing I've done.
Why?
Well, I mean, that's
I liked it when I was around.
We went to
kinda cool. They have
we
like
went
a
to Royal
game
Armories quite a bit in primary school.
I went on my own. That was good.
The Royal Armories is great.
I live by the Royal Armories a bit. I've never been. I'm gonna
Should go.
It's,
next
it's really good. I've been like so many times.
It's free.
Is
Apart
it?
from the top floor.
Is it actually free?
It is.
Oh, mad! I didn't think it was free. I thought I had to pay.
No, it's
But, like,
quarter.
£10 for a ticket. I don't pay £10 for
What's
a ticket.
3?
Hello?
It's free to get in.
Oh, I thought you said it's 3 o'clock.
No, what are you on about?
I don't know.
Jesus.
It's free. Yeah.
I think it is time to end.
Yeah, I think it's time to know. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Hope to see you guys next week because we've got another guest on.
Yeah.
Have we? Oh yeah, we have.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
We've got guests.
I don't know
I'm
whether they're
messing.
confirmed yet. So
No,
I'm
they're not
gonna say who
confirmed,
they are.
but
Yeah.
we've got back.
They're very interesting.
And then we've got
They're doing a very interesting documentary.
next week and the week after. We've also got guests apparently.
Yeah, lining up the guests. week to
We've
week.
got 3 guests lined up,
Hell
Yeah, doing well. Last
not
season,
including me.
No.
I know.
So that's 4.
Compared
Are you a guest? What are you today?
I'm a guest today.
Are you a guest today?
Next
Okay.
week I'm
You're
I'm
producing
proper,
it,
Yeah.
looking up when we say stuff wrong.
top of the list.
I'm hopefully getting Cameron back as well. Hopefully.
Cameron, yes, we love Cameron. He's I don't know what course
I'll
he's
give you his.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening with this video? Is that happening or is that?
Yeah, we're gonna have video next
Ooh,
week, maybe,
yeah.
hopefully. Luke, I don't know what he does. He
He's
does
our thumbnail
thumbnails.
artist.
Yeah, which
Best-
I think he just has a template.
I best,
Yeah.
I best get a haircut.
Yeah.
And not wear a. This is the first time I've worn a hoodie.
Yeah. I need,
Is it?
I'll dress up
Uni.
nicer, and
yeah.
I won't wear a dress this time.
Yeah, wear something a bit more modest, Luke.
Yeah.
It's, but yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.